Hi guys, it's Stock Curry, and in today's video I'm going to give you everything that you need to know for this week, including what earnings are coming out, what economic news is coming out, and I'm going to do some technical analysis to see where the markets are going. So let's get into it! Alright, let's start with the economic news, and there's really only two things you need to pay attention to this week. The first is on Tuesday, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York President John Williams will be speaking, and then on Wednesday, we have the CPI inflation numbers for April coming out. Now, March's CPI numbers were the highest we'd seen in 40 years. April is supposed to be the first month where we see a decline in the inflation numbers, and economists are expecting inflation to come in at 7.8%. Now, this is a pretty significant CPI inflation index because we need to actually see that the rate of growth of inflation is slowing down. Now, this, just to be clear, even if it does come in at 7.8%, that does not mean that inflation is no longer here. It does not mean that we have deflation or that prices are going down. All it means is the rate of inflation is slowing down. So rather than prices going from, say, $10 to $15, maybe prices only go from $10 to $13. So prices continue to go up, inflation is still here, but the rate of inflation should start slowing down in April. So we really have to see that. It's going to be very important to see a slowdown. Again, 7.8% is what economists are expecting. If it's higher than that, we can absolutely expect the markets to go down on Wednesday. And if it's lower than that, we might see a little bit of a rise on Wednesday. Keep in mind that the CPI inflation numbers come out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday morning, or about 1 hour before the markets open. I also wanted to point out that the 10-year Treasury is now at another multi-year high, well above 3%. It actually is at 3.137% as of the recording of this video. Now that is going to put continued downward pressure on the stock market, especially the NASDAQ. So we're really going to have to pay attention to the US Treasury yield this week because it will put downward pressure on the NASDAQ. And as far as how low stocks might fall this week, the technicals point to a continued decline this week of about 3%. On Friday, the stock market technically closed below all major support levels, and it closed near 52-week lows. What we're really looking at is about 3% further drop down to the next support levels on both the S&P and the NASDAQ. So I do expect the markets to fall about 3% this week. Now, where they close, I don't know. We might get a 3% down on Monday and then rise the rest of the week, or the markets might drop 3% between Monday and Tuesday combined and then rise the rest of the week. I'm not really sure, but I think we're going to drop about 3% more before bottoming out, at least in the short term, and then getting a little bit of a rebound. So I do expect a 3% drop this week, at least intra-week, at some point. The next support level on QQQ, which is a NASDAQ 100 ETF, is $298. And the next support level on SPY, which is an S&P 500 ETF, is $401. And by the way, if you thought that maybe investing in cryptocurrency would be a bit of a safe haven as the stock market goes down, unfortunately, that's just not the case. The cryptocurrency market will drop faster than the stock market. So as stocks go down, cryptocurrency will drop even faster. And Bitcoin just dropped below 34,000 over the weekend. Bitcoin is now down about 50% from its highs. And the stock market is only down about 20-25% from highs, depending upon which market index you're looking at. So it's just a good pointer that cryptocurrency will fall faster than the stock market. So as the stock market continues to fall, I do expect cryptocurrency to continue to fall further. Now, the other thing I want to point out is that most people who are looking at the stock market, they feel that the values are still too high, especially with inflation continuing to rise. So most people do think the stock market will continue to fall. Personally, I don't think we're going to get any sort of real bottom in the stock market until October or November at the earliest. So I think we have quite a bit more room to fall. And as the stock market continues to fall, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all of it will continue to fall more than the stock market falls. So just keep that in mind. I would wait on buying any cryptocurrency because it does continue to fall. All right, taking a look at what earnings we have coming up this week. It's a pretty heavy week for retail investor stocks. Monday before the open, we have Palantir. Palantir is almost at an all-time low right now, so it'll be interesting to see if earnings can turn that stock around or if it's just going to continue to fall. And then after the close, we have Upstart and AMC. And then Tuesday before the open, we've got Peloton, which Peloton has not been doing good. I think no matter what they do for earnings, it's probably going to drop. Although it might pull a Facebook and just rise even on mediocre earnings. We'll see. But Peloton could be a big mover in the markets. And then after the close Tuesday, we have SoFi, which is a big one. Again, kind of like Palantir, it just keeps dropping and dropping near all-time lows. So we'll have to see if SoFi's earnings can turn it around. Roblox is another big one. And then Wednesday before the open, we got Yeti and Fiverr and EVgo, which is a charging station. And then after the close, we got Disney. Now, Disney is one of the few real big ones that could really move the markets. So Disney is one that whether you're invested in it or not, you're going to want to watch that one. Rivian has been absolutely demolished. I expect that to continue to go down. And then we've got Beyond Meat also, which a lot of people invest in. And then Thursday and Friday, we don't really have a whole lot going on that people really invest in. So really, it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are the big earnings days this week, with Disney being the biggest one that could actually move the markets. And now let me get to a bonus. I've got 5 stocks that you might want to consider investing in. I read an article that shows a shift is coming to the market, and I think this could be good for these 5 stocks. So let me show you what I saw. The Wall Street Journal released an article today talking about how there's an electricity shortage, and this could increase as demand and the transition to cleaner forms of energy continue to go up. So as the demand for electricity goes up and supply just is not keeping up, this could be really good for electricity stocks. So let me show you 5 publicly traded electricity stocks here in the United States. And those 5 stocks that you might want to consider investing in are going to be NextEra Energy, ticker NEE, Equinor, ticker EQNR, Duke Energy, ticker DUK, Southern Company, ticker SO, and Dominion Energy, ticker D. So those are 5 electricity stocks that you might want to consider buying to take advantage of an electricity shortage in the United States. As oil and gas are starting to top out and reach highs, and they're probably reaching their peaks and are probably going to start going back down, I think electricity is the next energy play that you might want to consider loading up on. Of course, I do want to remind you that nothing I talk about is a recommendation or an instruction to go buy, sell, or hold anything. These are just my opinions, which may or may not be accurate. So please go do your own research before investing in any assets. Now, finally, before I leave you today, I just want to remind you that if you want to continue to talk about all these stocks, options, and cryptos throughout the trading day, I do have a free Discord that you can join. If you want to come join our free Discord, we got 3,000 people in that Discord. You can sign up at stockcurry.vip/Discord. That's stockcurry.vip/Discord. And you can come talk with other traders all day long, day and night, throughout the weekend about your stocks, options, and crypto and get all kinds of trading ideas. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and got a lot out of it. Before you go, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, click the bell icon and click all so that you can get notified when I release my next video. I hope you have a lot of success trading, and I will see you tomorrow.